Bitcoin has been making headlines for over a decade. It's a new kind of money, a digital currency. Unlike traditional money, which you can hold in your hand, Bitcoin exists only in the digital world. Unlike traditional currencies, Bitcoin isn't controlled by governments or banks. This makes it decentralized. This decentralization is one of its most appealing features, as it promises a level of financial freedom and autonomy that traditional currencies cannot offer. People are drawn to Bitcoin for its potential to revolutionize finance. They see it as a way to bypass the traditional financial system, which many feel is outdated and inefficient. However, Bitcoin's journey hasn't been without its bumps. The currency has faced numerous challenges, from regulatory scrutiny to security breaches. The currency is known for its price swings, which can be dramatic. One day, Bitcoin's value can skyrocket, and the next, it can plummet. This volatility makes some investors wary. They worry about losing their money and are hesitant to invest in something so unpredictable. They see it as a gamble rather than a safe investment. The comparison to gambling is not far-fetched, as the market can be as unpredictable as a roll of the dice. Despite the challenges, Bitcoin has captured the imagination of many. Its promise of a new financial future is too enticing for some to ignore. It represents a break from traditional financial systems. For many, this break is a welcome change, offering an alternative to the status quo. For some, it's a way to achieve financial freedom. They believe that Bitcoin can provide a level of financial independence that traditional currencies cannot. The question remains, will Bitcoin become the future of money? Only time will tell if this digital currency will fulfill its promise and revolutionize the financial world. One of the biggest hurdles Bitcoin faces is its price volatility. The value of a single Bitcoin can fluctuate wildly in a short period. This instability makes it difficult for Bitcoin to be widely adopted as a currency. Imagine trying to buy a cup of coffee with Bitcoin. The price could change drastically between ordering and paying. This volatility discourages businesses from accepting Bitcoin. It also makes individuals hesitant to use it for everyday transactions. Several factors contribute to Bitcoin's volatility. News headlines, government regulations, and even online speculation can impact its price. This unpredictability is a major obstacle for Bitcoin's mainstream acceptance. The lack of clear regulation is another challenge for Bitcoin. Governments around the world are still grappling with how to classify and regulate this new form of currency. This uncertainty creates confusion and risk for businesses and investors. Some countries have embraced Bitcoin, creating frameworks for its use and taxation. Others remain cautious, unsure of its long-term implications. This patchwork of regulations hinders Bitcoin's growth and adoption. The lack of a unified regulatory framework also raises concerns about security and fraud. Without clear rules, it's easier for illicit activities to thrive in unregulated spaces. Establishing clear regulatory guidelines is crucial for Bitcoin's long-term success. Bitcoin's environmental impact is a growing concern. As the cryptocurrency continues to gain popularity, the energy required to mine and maintain the network has skyrocketed. The process of mining Bitcoin, verifying transactions, and adding them to the blockchain requires significant energy consumption. These mining operations use powerful computers that run 24/7, consuming vast amounts of electricity. This energy use has raised alarms about its carbon footprint. Studies have shown that Bitcoin mining can consume more energy than some entire countries, leading to a substantial environmental impact. Bitcoin mining relies heavily on electricity, often generated from fossil fuels. This dependency on non-renewable energy sources means that the carbon emissions associated with Bitcoin are significant. This contributes to greenhouse gas emissions and exacerbates climate change. The environmental consequences are far-reaching, affecting everything from air quality to the melting of polar ice caps. As Bitcoin's popularity grows, so does its environmental impact. More people are using Bitcoin for transactions, and more businesses are accepting it as a form of payment, further driving up the demand for mining. The environmental cost of Bitcoin has sparked debate within the cryptocurrency community. Some enthusiasts believe that the benefits of a decentralized financial system outweigh the environmental drawbacks. They argue that Bitcoin offers financial freedom and security that traditional financial systems cannot match. However, the environmental impact cannot be ignored. Others are calling for more sustainable mining practices. There is a growing movement to power Bitcoin mining operations with renewable energy sources like solar and wind. Finding ways to reduce Bitcoin's environmental impact is crucial for its future. Sustainable mining practices and the use of renewable energy could help mitigate the environmental costs, ensuring that Bitcoin can continue to grow without harming the planet. Section 5. Decentralization, a double-edged sword. Bitcoin's decentralized nature is both its strength and its weakness. On the one hand, it means that no single entity controls Bitcoin. This makes it resistant to censorship and government interference. On the other hand, decentralization makes it difficult to make changes or updates to the Bitcoin protocol. Decisions require consensus from the community, which can be slow and challenging. This decentralized structure also raises questions about accountability. If something goes wrong, there's no central authority to hold responsible. While decentralization offers benefits, it also presents unique challenges. Section 6. Can Bitcoin scale up? For Bitcoin to become a truly global currency, it needs to be able to handle a high volume of transactions. Currently, Bitcoin's transaction speed is limited. This scalability issue is a major obstacle to its widespread adoption. Imagine a world where everyone is using Bitcoin. The network would need to process millions of transactions per second. Bitcoin's current infrastructure can't handle that kind of volume. Developers are working on solutions to improve Bitcoin's scalability. These include Layer 2 networks and other technological advancements. However, it remains to be seen if these solutions will be enough to overcome Bitcoin's scalability challenges. Section 7. What the experts predict. Experts have mixed opinions about the future of Bitcoin. The cryptocurrency market is known for its unpredictability, and Bitcoin, being the most prominent digital currency, is no exception. Some believe it will continue to grow in value and eventually become a mainstream currency. They argue that Bitcoin's decentralized nature and its ability to operate without the need for a central authority make it an attractive option for those seeking financial independence. Others are more skeptical, predicting that it will eventually fade away. They point to the numerous challenges that Bitcoin faces, including regulatory hurdles, technological limitations, and competition from other cryptocurrencies. Those who are bullish on Bitcoin point to its limited supply and growing adoption rate. With a maximum supply of 21 million coins, Bitcoin is often compared to digital gold. Its scarcity is seen as a key factor that could drive its value higher over time. They argue that as more people invest in Bitcoin, its value will continue to rise. The increasing number of businesses accepting Bitcoin as a form of payment is also cited as evidence of its growing acceptance and potential for mainstream use. Skeptics argue that Bitcoin's volatility and lack of regulation make it too risky. The price of Bitcoin has been known to swing dramatically in short periods, leading to significant financial losses for some investors. They believe that governments will eventually crack down on Bitcoin, limiting its growth and influence. Regulatory actions in various countries have already shown that governments are wary of the potential risks associated with cryptocurrencies. Only time will tell what the future holds for Bitcoin. The cryptocurrency market is still in its infancy, and many factors will influence its trajectory in the coming years. Its success will depend on its ability to overcome its challenges and gain wider acceptance. If Bitcoin can address its issues and continue to innovate, it may well become a significant player in the global financial system. However, if it fails to do so, it could become just another footnote in the history of digital currencies. Section 8. The future of finance. Regardless of whether Bitcoin becomes the dominant currency, it has undoubtedly disrupted the financial world. It has introduced the concept of decentralized finance, or DeFi, and blockchain technology. DeFi platforms offer a range of financial services without relying on traditional intermediaries like banks. These platforms are built on blockchain technology, which provides transparency and security. Bitcoin's emergence has sparked innovation in the financial sector. It has forced traditional institutions to adapt and evolve. The future of finance is likely to be shaped by these technological advancements. Section 9. Bitcoin's enduring legacy. Even if Bitcoin doesn't become the currency of the future, its legacy will endure. It has challenged the status quo, and forced us to rethink our relationship with money. Bitcoin has shown that it's possible to create a decentralized financial system. It has empowered individuals and given them more control over their finances. The ideas and technology behind Bitcoin will continue to influence the development of new financial systems. Its impact on the world of finance is only just beginning. Don't miss a notification and subscribe.